It has now been more than 2 years since the Lewiston tragedy changed the lives of hundreds of people directly impacted. Families and survivors are living with the grief, and many have been living with financial strain.
And now the Lewiston City Council is considering an assessment to see what needs are still existing in the community. News Center Maine's Sam Olson joining us live in the studio with a look at what's next. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Brian and Amanda. Lewiston City Councilors are deciding whether they think it's worth conducting an assessment to look more at what survivors and those directly impacted are still dealing with.
What I'm asking is for this council to assess and figure out what the needs, if there are still needs.
Councilors are now reviewing a resolution to conduct a survey or similar assessment to learn more about the financial burdens and needs of people in the community. Specifically, people who were directly impacted by the tragedy in October of 2023.
This isn't about money. It is about survival.
Surviving and living with a new reality after that fateful night. Ben Dyer is urging the council to pass the resolution.
We're individuals that are just asking for accountability and support. And guess what? We don't get it.
Partners in the city of Lewiston.
There has been a lot of discussion about the Maine Community Foundation's process for distributing funds to both families and community nonprofits. MCF said in total, the Lewiston-Auburn Area Response Fund gave $4.7 million to 162 victims, families, and survivors. It distributed another $1.9 million to 29 Lewiston-based organizations, each receiving more than $65,000.
There are some questions asked tonight that are valid, reasonable, and certainly understandable questions. The information that I've reviewed has already answered those questions.
One of the nonprofits has told News Center Maine it plans to give the money back to people directly impacted. But councilors said this assessment, if passed, would not dive into that issue.
People have been asking us. We have been silent about this. All I am asking is that we agree to sit at a table and figure out if there are still needs for victims and survivors.
Councilors decided to table the discussion last night to wait for its legal team to make some recommendations on how to best adhere to people's privacy rights. The council is expected to take this up at their next meeting on March 3rd. In the studio, Sam Olson, News Center Maine.